A prisoner sits in a cell, his thoughts consumed with vengeance. A one-time hero, once a leader of men, now forgotten by the world, his name scratched from history. Betrayed by those closest to him, the man's only hope is to somehow escape and strike back at his enemies. Sounds familiar, right? The Count of Monte Cristo? Yes? No. This is actually the story of Thomas-Alexandre Dumas, the father of prolific French author Alexandre Dumas. Thomas-Alexandre was born to an aristocrat and a slave woman, making him a mixed-race man in a society deeply entrenched in racial hierarchies. In Saint-Domingue, now Haiti, where he was born, the social structure placed whites firmly at the top, while black slaves were at the very bottom. However, a third class existed for people of mixed race, called free coloreds. Though limited, they held more privileges than black slaves, and in some cases even matched the freedom and influence of white society. As the son of a nobleman, Thomas-Alexandre was trained in dueling, horsemanship, and philosophy, ingraining him with the skills and poise of high society. He grew to become a towering, muscular figure, one who turned heads in Paris and climbed quickly through military ranks. He rose to the rank of army general and fought alongside Napoleon Bonaparte in the French Revolutionary Wars. Yet despite his service, Thomas-Alexandre was betrayed. He was left to rot in an enemy prison dungeon, emerging a broken man and soon passing away. His son, Alexandre Dumas, was only 3 years old at the time. He spent many hours on his mother's lap, engrossed in the tales of a daring, chivalrous soldier, a hero strong in battle and romantic in spirit. These were not the usual bedtime stories for children, but they sure were far more exciting. Alexandre Dumas would never need to look far for inspiration. The legend of his father was a powerful muse for his imaginative, adventure-filled novels. His writing process wasn't the typical secluded affair. Dumas, who worked in the era of serialized literature, had a bustling workshop, employing assistant writers who created initial drafts that he would rework and reshape, making them snappier and lighter to read. His name would then go on the cover, securing his legacy as one of France's most beloved authors. The influence of Thomas-Alexandre is woven throughout Dumas's work. In The Count of Monte Cristo, Dumas brings elements of his father's life to Edmond Dantes, a man betrayed, stripped of his status, and imprisoned unjustly. Dantes' dramatic quest for vengeance and justice mirrors the downfall and grit of Thomas-Alexandre, honoring his father's spirit of resilience. Similarly, The Three Musketeers reflects Thomas-Alexandre's life as a man of unmatched courage and loyalty, a soldier who rose through adversity, bonded with fellow fighters, and faced dangers fearlessly. The camaraderie, loyalty, and bravery of the Musketeers echo the real-life exploits of a black general who fought for equality and freedom. Through these novels, Alexandre Dumas immortalized his father, a man largely overlooked by history in favor of figures like Napoleon Bonaparte. Though Napoleon is remembered as a legendary general, Dumas' stories remind us of the other hero who fought just as boldly, General Thomas-Alexandre Dumas, whose legacy lives on through the pages of his son's tales, reminding us of a remarkable man who, though forgotten by history, lives on as an unforgettable hero in literature. Click the link below to read Alexandre Dumas' books for free.